Hi, welcome back to Elements in Focus. My name is Aaron Rheaume, Director of Financial Planning here at the Financial Enhancement Group. With me, and as always, Grant Soliven. Grant, how are you doing
Hey,
today?
I'm living the dream, baby. It's so
Great.
good to be with you.
Yeah, so if you're new to our Elements in Focus, as you can see on the screen, we are covering our 5 critical element process, starting with your life after work, looking at tax planning, investment playbook, risk management, and life happens, and legacy planning. Each week, Grant and I pick one of these topics, give you something to think about, chew on, snack on, maybe spark an idea to get you to action. And so, what we're going to talk about today is risk management and life happens. And so Grant and I have spent some time previous to working at FEG in the insurance field. So we've got a pretty good understanding of the risk management side. Grant has much more extensive knowledge than what I do. So I'm going to pass the ball to him when it comes to ways to transfer risk. So what do we mean by that, Grant?
Absolutely. And Aaron, I wouldn't downplay your experience either. I may have 1 year more, not extensive. But looking at risk management and transferring risk. So why do we bring this up? Essentially, when we have a risk on the table, there are multiple things we can do about that, right? And so one of the popular ways is to transfer the risk to another entity. So for example, a big conversation in that would be, I am a working individual, I have a family at home to feed. If I am a breadwinner, my wife and I make very good income, but if my income was to go away, how do I prepare for that? Right? One of the ways would be my wife and I just save up an astronomical amount of money to ensure that our daily needs are met if I have to go for a prolonged period of time without a job. That's retaining the risk, right? I can retain it and do my own thing with it. Something else we can do is transfer that risk away. And so what that looks like is, for me, for example, I'm going to go to an insurance company and say, hey, I don't want to build up this massive cash bank and sacrifice other financial goals to ensure that I'm covered in case this risk happens, me losing my ability to do my job. And so the insurance company says, great, you pay us a premium, we'll take on that risk, and hopefully you will have to put down fewer resources over time to ensure that risk. Now, again, here's the thing. That risk may never come to fruition, and I could be out dollars. And so sometimes, and when we think in our brains, oh, well, that's too much premium to pay for this. That's, I want to pay as little as possible.
It'll never happen to me.
Exactly. Just remember this, and that is why you always need to hire a financial planner, a fiduciary to help you analyze these tools, is that at the end of the day, remember, you always get what you pay for. And sometimes when it comes to ensuring your ability to do and produce what you want to produce for your family long term, sometimes paying a reasonable amount, not extraordinary, to transfer that risk premium to ensure you're taken care of is something worth evaluating in a serious manner. And so, like I said, reasonable. There are tools that are way out of league that probably should never even be evaluated, but that's why you want to hire an unbiased opinion to address that. And so transferring risk would be utilizing an insurance company,
Sure.
right, to do that. It's the primary one that we see. You can also transfer risk in your estate to estate documents, which we cover a great deal in our estate planning sections of Elements in Focus. And so we want to gently cover that right now and today, because early on, one of the things that our families like to do at the beginning of every year is evaluate, as Aaron does every year, their risk management tools and what kind of risk they're wanting to transfer for that year. And so we talk about that and wanted to give you guys something to chew on, plant a seed for ways to maybe consider adding risk transfer if you haven't done so already.
Yeah, thank you, Grant. And if you have questions or want to evaluate, do I have enough insurance coverage in place? Maybe it's life insurance, long-term care insurance, disability insurance,
Umbrella policy.
umbrella insurance. We're more than happy to review that on your behalf, make sure that there's proper coverage in place. If you want to schedule a complimentary next steps meeting, that would be you coming into the office for an hour and a half where you're new to FEG and we're talking you through our process, giving you things to think about today and things to think about in the future. We're more than happy to have you come into that meeting. Just give us a call at 800-928-4001. You can scan the QR code on the screen or reach out to us at yourlifeafterwork.com. If you do have questions, send them to talk to FEG at yourlifeafterwork.com. We're more than happy to answer those on your behalf. please, if you do have questions, send those in to us. We will get those answered for you. Thank you for watching. You guys have a blessed and great day.